What is up, everyone? Hurricane Liz here, and people lately have been asking me the biggest question on YouTube is, what am I doing with this finger condom, right? What do I got this finger condom? Well, truth be told, I have just begun to cook. No joking around, I'm dead serious. I actually had to shred some Brussels sprouts, and so I ended up shredding a finger as well. And that's the kind of crazy shit we got to do right now with coronavirus happening out there. And I've been reading the questions and comments, and a lot of people wanted another corona update. People are freaking the heck out because of a recent restriction at all the Amazon warehouses. We're going to cover that and a whole lot more, like what's happening in the USA, what's happening in China, what are the hottest keywords right now on Amazon, and how much I'm making on my Amazon private label and drop shipping products. We're going to cover that and a heck of a lot more. So let's go ahead and get started and jump straight into my screen share. Okay, so I'm here on my screen share, and the first thing that I wanted to bring up, I know we usually start with what's the status in the world and what's going on. But what I wanted to first start with is what's going on for brand new sellers. And in order to do that, like a lot of people have been asking me, is it too late to get started with Amazon? Should I be worried about getting started with Amazon, especially right now with coronavirus happening? And the fact of the matter is, no, there has never been a better time. Now, let me explain my actual logic as to why this is so. Like, really, it doesn't really matter what we source. But what I would actually be sourcing is something that helps people right now, meaning that it could make their way of life easier, especially from now for the next 18 months, since it's really unknown what's going to happen as a result of the coronavirus. So one such example that comes to mind immediately is hydroponics. And as I can show you here within Amazon, hydroponic systems, for those of you that don't know what that is, it's when you grow your own things indoors. And I mean, I think this is how they even do like marijuana and stuff, but I don't really know. I don't really mess around that much with drugs and stuff. I'm pretty freaking boring. Like, I get high off of a pre-workout energy drink. So that's my drug of choice. And as you'll see here, when I look at the numbers for hydroponic systems, they are basically through the roof. Another example of something that is people are using right now that they'll still be using in 18 months is anything related to fitness. As I showed you in another video, in a single day, I sold 100 dumbbells, and that trend continues to move up. And I've also noticed a lot of similar fitness equipment that I'm just crushing it with that is easy to produce in China, and we can get quotes for here on AliExpress. But as you can quickly see, and that wasn't really quick, that actually took forever. Market intelligence is really slow. You'll see that hydroponic systems are making some really good money, including these at $375,000, $39,000, $21,000. A lot of money being made in this niche. The way that it seems right now is that in the future, it's gonna make even more and more money, because right now, people are afraid to leave their houses. Like, I've been in my house for like 7 days. Somebody asked, what happened to my finger? I chopped Brussels sprouts. And then pretty much there's a bloodbath. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Things that make my life easier, things that make other people's lives easier, and things that they can do at home. So one of them is a hydroponic system. And as you saw, we had tremendous numbers. And so you might ask, well, big deal. People are making a lot of money that they have it on Amazon, but what's the big deal and why do I have a big advantage sourcing right now? Well, let's think about this. If we look at the actual coronavirus map, and this is where I'll bring this in, I like to use Microsoft's now because you can use and look in your state. So I just put Bing coronavirus tracker, I Google that, and then I see this big map, and you can see like you can see things that are happening in China. In China, no new local cases for the third straight day. It shows China has their shit on lock, which means they're getting back to work, which means that they have a lot of time on their hands to make products. And then, craziest thing of all, people in the USA, they're not buying things right now, right? They're afraid. So everybody that's brand new and wants to start a business is kind of afraid. They don't know what the status of the world's going to be in 18 months. And so they're just afraid. And as a result, there's less clients for China, which means that you can negotiate and you can get some of the best prices ever, regardless of the tariffs that are out there, regardless of everything happening. People in China need work because they need to recover. The economy needs to get back. And you're going to see a huge bonus, a huge decrease in the price and costs of goods and all that good stuff. And there's plenty of people ready to do work because they're getting better. So all in all, it presents a huge opportunity for those adventure seekers and people that understand this and have money stashed away to now invest in this particular opportunity, because guess what? Things on Amazon are selling at record numbers. for about the 7th or 8th straight day. I had $8,000 days in my store. And again, dumbbells, a body wash, things that people are gonna need, seltzer water, popcorn, all sorts of crap that people need while they're indoors. And my private label products, guess what? They've taken off. So I know last week I told you sales were down. I think that was on the initial surprise, but now people are even buying my product, which is a product that entertains children. They're buying it in record amounts because guess what? They need to entertain those kids that are driving them fucking nuts, right? Good thing for me, I just have a cat, but she doesn't really drive me that nuts. So again, brand new sellers, big opportunity, drop shipping stores, record numbers, and we got record numbers on my actual, and I don't want to say record, I want to say solid numbers on my actual FBA product that basically they're going up. Now, what about this whole big thing, and let me show you, of Amazon shutting down their actual warehouse to unnecessary products. Right, so here is what popped up on March 17th saying that some products are temporarily disabled in the shipment creation because they're unnecessary. So Amazon's making huge amounts of space for things that people need, like toilet paper and grocery items and wet wipes and all sorts of crap like diapers and all that stuff because they need it and people need it. So as a result, if you sell a DVD game or something like that, they're not going to accept it in their warehouse until April 5th. Now, is that number going to stick? 100% it's going to stick, and you can almost guarantee that they're going to extend it. So my thought is that they're not going to accept anything till the end of April that is unnecessary. So if you sell anything other than that, then you're just going to have to wait. However, if you sell a consumable item that people are using and needing, it's still coming in. So keep that in mind when you're either sourcing and or you're getting ready to go and do some retail arbitrage. I don't really know many people that are doing that right now, but there still is online arbitrage. Keep that in mind and understand that if your product is not necessary, it will not be accepted in Amazon. How do we find this out? The easiest way is to log into Amazon, select all the products that you have, create a shipment, and if I think Helium 10 actually came out with a pretty good way to do this. I'll show you that. But I'm just gonna search the Helium 10 blog. Like, I'm pretty much just sharing with you guys what I've come across and am able to tell whether or not this stuff works. So here they just selected everything. They clicked every single item and they hit send replenish, they hit continue. And if you get this little message right here, temporarily prioritizing products, you can see that they did not allow a wallet. However, they allowed yogurt masks, everyday vegan masks. So people still need their face masks, people still need their pills, people still need their shit for the most part. However, they cannot and they don't need wallets. So if you sell anything and you want to find out what or if that's allowed, then you can use this actual tactic to see if your product's allowed. Mine are not, but yours might be. So that's fantastic. So there's that. There's really no need to panic about this. It's no big deal. Like I said before, if they extend it, we'll be looking at sending products till the end of April. Now let's talk about my product and whether or not it's ready. I know my supplier promised me on March 20th. However, since talking to them, they still are not sure what the status is, so they are finding that out. And basically that's coming straight from my sourcing agent who now has to contact the factory. Am I worried? Not really. I do have my actual sourcing agent on a video next week, and she's gonna provide for us a coronavirus update for next week, as well as we're gonna do an interview with her because she didn't want to do Amazon for the longest time, and now she's absolutely crushing it, and she's using all the stuff that I taught her and the years and years of working with me. So we're gonna have some awesome videos with her next week, and we will finally find out if my stuff is ready to go to Amazon. Unfortunately, it won't be allowed in, so for me, I really don't care at this point if it's gonna sell. When it makes it, it'll start selling. No big deal. Okay, so I pretty much covered all that good stuff. Now let's cover the bad news, which is pretty much this thing is still spreading. So I'm still indoors. As a result, yeah, I make more videos, but again, like I said, I don't like this much uncertainty in the world. I like to make the world a better place. So I'm trying to do my part to do that, and I hope you are too. I'm staying indoors despite the fact that I'm an extrovert and I really want to go out there and get a drink. Unfortunately, that's not happening. I'm here in my apartment. I screwed up my finger with the Brussels sprouts, but it's fine. So thank you guys for asking. And I don't need to deliver to you the news. I basically did deliver to you the news on Amazon and how it's looking out there. And the fact remains that my stores are absolutely crushing it. So hopefully you got value from this video. And if you haven't already read the news of what's happening in your local area, make sure you just stay indoors and don't think of it as a selfish thing. It's very selfish if you go out there because you want to protect other people, not just yourself, but this is about protecting other people. So be a good person, be a good citizen, or be a good whatever. Like seriously, just stay indoors and have a drink. We can have a drink together. If you guys are interested in a live or something like that, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. Other than that, put your questions and comments below. And I hope to get to you guys more coronavirus information next week, including how I'm taking advantage of the situation in general. I'm stuck at home, how I'm trying to sell more products out there than ever, and taking this as an opportunity. Fact of the matter is I'm trapped indoors, but that doesn't mean I can't sell even more things than usual. So I will see you all in the next video. Take care.